This is a guide on Odur Mutated, which is one of the later bosses of the first mission. You have to complete those prior submissions to get to it. Um, and what I did was I upgraded the parry skill tree to make the parry window more forgiving. We interrupt the boss here. You're going to want to use the feather skill, but you're also going to want to you're going to want to parry first of all, but you're also going to want to dodge, parry. And you have to keep his range in mind. He's got pretty good range with his tentacles. What I did here, it's a slow and long fight, so I may not have commentary for the whole thing, but you can watch how it plays out. Um, he will punish you. If what I did, all right, so I have the dagger as my plague weapon, and I whittle his health down very slowly with the saber. So what I do to avoid getting punished too much is to do 3 saber swings. And if I did more than 3, I noticed I would get punished pretty hard. I would do 3 saber swings and use the dagger as my plague weapon. Now his tentacles have a very long reach there, but he will also do an overhand kind of ranged swing in which that, if you parry it, and you have to parry here, as far as what I've seen, you have to parry. If you can interrupt as well, that's always a good thing. You want to dodge it also. But keeping range here, you avoid the critical attack. It's the same arena as when you fight him the first time. Now, parrying, especially like I said, with that skill tree upgrade, with the more forgiving parry, was paramount to me to have success here. But your skill and mileage may vary also. I noticed the claw didn't seem super effective because if I had the regular claw, the wind up is a little bit too slow, and if I had the like 5-hit combo claw, unfortunately the range didn't seem good enough. So I tended to whittle down his health with a 3-hit combo, and then use like the dagger for the green health bar portion. Um, as I said, interrupting with the feather is effective, but the main thing I did was wait for his jumping attack, the parry, as you can see there, and 3-hit combo, and the dagger plague weapon attack there. It's a slow fight, it's a long fight, but with persistence you can get this. Luckily, this is a spoiler too, by the way, but it's a one-phase fight. So thank God for that. Also for the healing, I use the slow healing, the overtime healing ability, the potion. But what that kind of allows is you to tank more damage. As you can see, his tentacles there have a really long range. So being at range and being far away is pretty beneficial. Um, and that parry there is super effective and super important, at least for me, the way I fought him. Um, and I'm just going to kind of repeat myself. As I said, it's a long fight. This is a pretty, I'd say overall, just decent Souls-like and pretty gratifying in terms of the combat. I may have some more guides, but that parry window, if you can, and especially at this point, I was able to have the points to put into that parry to make it more forgiving. But the parrying here, I noticed the parrying was pretty important. So you can just whittle him down and be patient, and also parry and dodge, but especially just kind of stay at range until he does that upward overhand attack, which you want to parry. I get real low here, I heal, and since you keep yourself at range, you kind of have time to get that slow heal off. I have no heals here, so I kind of deflect with the parry and just, as I said, whittle him down, and I'm probably going to stop it there and just let the rest of it play out. As I said, very decent Souls-like, but mostly combat related. Some of the level design is not great, but it's not a AAA game, so I keep that in mind. And well, you can just watch the rest of it, and it's a long fight for me. But you may also be able to play more aggressive. But I noticed, as I said, it's there's this critical, which he actually got me with, and I have low health here, but I don't want to brag, but I clutch it out a bit at the end. As I say, you can interrupt with the feather, but you're not always going to be able to do that. Especially the timing too seems a little peculiar, but the deflection seemed pretty important. But as I said, I'll let it play out. I'll kind of wrap it up there. In summation, the parry seemed pretty important for me. And I kind of just stayed at range and just waited for that overhand attack, which he closes the gap, and the parry is super effective. And you just have to let it play out and be patient. But that's it for now, and I will see you on the flip side.